This is, of course, my final season at Winthrop, and again, we have scheduled our out-of-conference schedule as hard and as competitive as we can, and I think that'll lead us really into a conference schedule that we should be able to handle really well this year. We had a good year last year. I'm expecting the same results this year. I have a very veteran team back. We have everybody on the field has played before, so we're not inexperienced this year like we were the last 2 years.
Go ahead and mention some of those tough home games in your
Well, we have North Carolina for a single game at home. We have NC State for a single game at home, and South Carolina for a single game at home. Then we have a doubleheader with Georgia. So I'm not sure whether that was the greatest, smartest thing I've done, but I like playing Georgia.
What kind of expectations do you guys have this year? You've got a veteran pitching staff. You've got a lot of veteran players and starters returning.
I feel like we're the top 3 teams in the conference going in, and the only difference is we have to perform at our level to be one of the top teams, and I feel like we're there.
What are you expecting from these two this year? It seems to improve every year offensively.
Shayna's expected to be our leadoff hitter. She's very fast. I expect her to be on base every time. And then we'll bunt her down, and then Morgan will be in the 3-hole. We expect her to drive her in every time. So that's our goal this year. We lost a lot of speed and a lot of contact. So this year we're going to play a small ball game, and I think we'll be fine.
Morgan, you've been a 2-year starter, but now you're kind of in a different role. You're an upperclassman, so you'll probably be looked for more leadership. Can you kind of talk about the transition into the last, like, heading into the final 2 years of your career and kind of expectations that you guys have?
Yeah, so Coach Cooke actually had a sit-down talk with me before fall and was like, the role for you this year and next year are going to be completely different. You're more of I knew you were going to be a leader eventually, but the first 2 years where you were getting your roots like down and dirty, and then so I'm definitely, I feel the pressure becoming one of the leaders on the field, and my main goal this year is to maintain my attitude, and hopefully that'll portray it on the field as well.
You guys had a good run in the tournament and finished, pretty good end of the season last year. Looking to carry, you guys think you can carry that over? Is that kind of like the goal, or and obviously greater to do better than just quarterfinals or semifinals, whatever you want?
Yeah. I definitely think we have a huge shot of winning the Big South this year. Our pitching staff is much deeper than it was, especially with the 2 freshmen, well, now they're sophomores that are more experienced. So with them on the mound, I feel like, and we can get just more depth in our pitching, then we would definitely succeed much farther than we did last year.
Shayna, you're moving into a little bit more of a role that you guys did lose a lot of leadership off last year's team. So now you, as a senior, will be looked upon. Can you just kind of talk about what you're expecting and how you'll handle that?
Yeah, my role this year is way different than it has been the past 3 years. I'm not really much of a vocal leader, I would say, but I've really had to step up and kind of fill those shoes because I really am the only senior that's around most of the time. And so, I think I've taken it in stride and done what has been asked of me, and really bonded with, all of the players from sophomores to juniors to freshmen. I feel like we have that great team chemistry, and I just hope that it can continue throughout the season.
Is there a different feel between this year's team and last year's team?
This year's team just seems like more mellow, more chill, more together, ready to play, have fun. There were times last year when practice wasn't all that fun, and it just felt like we were there to be there. And this year it hasn't felt like that at all. I can say all of us have had fun at practice and are enjoying it. So.
Coach, can you talk about the strengths of this team?
I think the strength of this team is the ability that anyone on any day can provide a home run or get a bunt down or throw a no-hitter. In the conference tournament last year, Kylie just ran out of gas. She was the only one that was effective, but during that, after the fall, all 4 pitchers are very effective, and I think that's going to be our strength this year. We can throw different types of pitchers at many different teams anytime we want to, so I think that's going to be a big plus for us this year.
Is there a name or two you can throw out there that people won't know that you think will kind of shine or maybe have a breakout type season?
I think Kylie is much better than she was last year. I think that Madison Watson has improved as a pitcher. Sabrina Rhodes has, and Kelly is going to be Kelly all the time. She lost 1-0 to Alabama last year. I mean, that's a pretty quality game. And I really felt like in the tournament last year, had Kylie not had to warm up so many times, we would have been in the finals.
Talk about the conference this year. That it seems to be as tough as it's been in a while.
Well, we have Longwood and Liberty. Both had successful runs. Longwood had a good run in the NCAA, and Liberty won the NIC or NIT, whatever you call it now. And those are two quality teams that we've got to go in and prepare. We swept Longwood here at home last year, took one from Liberty, so I know that we can play. And I think we're very much improved over last year, and we have a solid core back.
Coach, how does it feel for you? Obviously, your focus is on the field, but also this is your last season. What does it feel like for you knowing you're stepping onto that field for the last time this year?
I don't have a clue. I'm not thinking about that at all. I'm working about just getting these kids ready. It's all about them. It's not about me. After the last game, I'll just put my shoes on the plate and walk away, and I have no regrets.
Morgan, I know this is a tight-knit family with the team. I've been around you all a lot. Just talk about how this year's group is coming together.
Yeah, so our team chemistry is definitely better than it's ever been, and it's one of the most satisfying feelings because it's hard to play when you're kind of bickering and stuff like that. So when you have 9 on the field that all love each other and are willing to do anything that we need to in order to get the out, in order to get the run, anything, it'll definitely make a difference. And I'm super excited to see what the future has to hold.
And Shayna, to the same point, I know Coach said he's not thinking about it, but I know it's not lost on you all that this is last season. I know y'all want to make it the best one for him.
No doubt. We definitely want to play for him, but we also have to remember to play for ourselves and do what we can to be the best that we can be every single day. And I think that's really the point that he's trying to drive home in all of us, is that like we can win the Big South this year. We have the talent, we have the bodies, and just doing it for him would be great, but doing it for ourselves would be even better.
Do I get any closing remarks here? I would like to say congratulations to Coach Carrie Moore on the birth of her first child, Mackenzie Evelyn, Sunday night. So she's missed, and we're having to do without her. And Coach Fuller has another job. She's gone. Mike Scott has stepped in, and he's helped us out a lot. And we're working on bringing another assistant coach on board to finish out the season with us. I look forward to this season. I look forward to it every year. The best time of the year is when we go play at Georgia, because I know it starts. So I would like to see a lot of people at the Chapel Hill game. We beat them 2 years in a row, and I'm not expecting them to come down here wanting to be friendly.